So, hi, this is a surprise live. So, good reason for it. My super deluxe husband got me a Feed the Crib Kit shirt from the Y-Files. Yay, another YouTuber. But an awesome YouTuber who like blows us all out of the water. Oh God, I don't even have my microphone here. So I finished up all of my obligations today, so I thought I would jump on and either do readings for you guys. I'm just going to be on for like an hour because I've got an afternoon to spend with my family peeps, but I thought I would do some readings for you guys, or I would answer some questions. Listen, that's Greg's shirt. Greg, here, I can show you the picture. And I'm obsessed with getting a Vespa right now. I'm like Googling Vespas all over the place. So Greg got the Lizard People Crossing t-shirt. So I woke up this morning and I had a crib cat shit. So I figured I would open. I'm going to do a live tomorrow for readings for you guys, but I've got all these new subscribers from England. So I wanted to come on a little bit early and either do readings for them or answer some questions that maybe weren't answered. I know a lot of people wanted to know what Kevin Costner was thinking. So during the great mic handoff, I don't even have my glasses on. I just realized my glasses are upstairs. I can see just fine, but if I squint, please forgive me. So, hi, Yvette. So I see everybody's logging in here. Deborah's here. Deborah, it hit my body. It's like fast. Deborah's also a Y-Files fan. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Y-Files, go over there. Amazing stuff. He does all kinds of weird stuff like me, and he debunks them. And then this is Hecklefish. Hecklefish. I'm sorry, Deborah. I know you don't have one, but Hecklefish. It's an awesome show. Awesome. So Greg and I will probably binge watch a few of those today. So everybody's coming down with something in my house. So I got one kid that's coughing. I got one kid that's perfectly healthy. But so let me scroll back up and just see who's here. Amanda's here. Amanda. TD. We got to do we'll do an off-camera reading, TD. You and I know I said it in one of the comments. I have to remind myself what it was, but let's do, we'll do a reading together. We'll see what comes of it. Good surprise from Sally. Yay. And Deborah's here, of course. Yvette, hello. And Sally is a Y-Files fan, as is TD. So why don't we kick this off with, let's take a look at what Kevin Costner was thinking with the whole, ooh, sorry guys, I didn't realize this. Hang on, technical difficulties. Trying to keep the cords organized here. I was a little too tight on here. I didn't realize that. So I think maybe I should have this a little bit differently. Look at how professional I am. I am so professional. I'm like doing all this crazy stuff while I'm live. Watch me struggle. So part 2, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, Yvette. We can do that. Oh my God, that's so much better. It's not completely stiff now. So all right, so what deck are we going to use for this? Let's use Curious Creatures. I have my Housewives Tarot out, but let's use Curious Creatures on this one. So we'll have some fun. dive into Kevin Costner. That man looks exhausted. So, oh, Amanda, I'm glad. Let's see if we can get your heart rate up with some of this. And I do. So Gregopedia and I were also talking about something. So we're noticing there's a lot of storms kind of everywhere. And, I like to harp on the weather. So I'm thinking I may have to do a pay-per-view event about weather things. I am not so patiently awaiting the remainder of the expansion pack for my Alicia Wicker deck. So I'm very excited about that being on its way. So exciting. I also got the Tasty Tarot from Tarot Oracle. He did a Kickstarter for a new deck he did, and it's so cute. It looks like Candyland. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for it to get here. So super excited about that. And I did get Martyrs, Magicians, and Maniacs or something like that. I just got that. I ordered that like months ago, and it was supposed to come like October 4th, and it's here. So I have to get to know it. It's like Marquis de Sade and Rasputin and Elizabeth Bathory are all the individual cards. Is pretty cool. So, all right. So let's see. Kevin Costner. Let's start at the beginning. Oh, TD, you have the add-ons already? I know it took me a while to order it. I had to get my ducks in a row before I ordered it. But hi, Rainbow Rose. I see you there. I see you, baby. I see you, baby. So, all right. So let's see. Kevin Costner. How did he feel about the event prior to having them invited? Let's see how Mr. Costner, who I love, I just feel like he should be an astronaut all day long, every single day. Hi, Gemma. Yes, Gemma. Gemma and I will be doing a collab. She's going to interview me on her channel on Thursday morning. I am still good for that. I'm excited about it, Gemma. I can't wait. Cannot wait. So I will be there with bells on. Unfortunately, my daughter will not be able to watch it because she's going to be in classes. So we're going to take a look at how Kevin Costner felt about setting up the event. What is it? 1808? I think it was 1808. Gregopedia, is that you? Oh, Ella, can I get a ginger ale? Thank you.
Please.
Please. You look great in my jeans.
Thank you.
Thank you, my love. Can I get a cup of ice too, please?
Wow.
So this is really kind of strange. I don't even have my card view up. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Gemma, you've been feeling down? I'm seeing you in the comments here. So listen, honey bunny, if you want, we'll do a live reading for you, and we'll find our way out of the feeling down. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at helping people find a better direction. So let me do this. I just ordered a ginger ale for my darling daughter. Like Mommy Dearest here, yelling at everybody. So this is weird. How did Kevin feel about the event prior to Meghan and Harry being brought on board? He was not liking this. I think he actually wanted to get away from this event. It looks like it's not that beneficial. I have a feeling, did he lose money on this? Like, where's my little deck? Little deck, little deck. Little deck, little deck. Come on over this way, babe. Thank you, my sweetie pie. You look very beautiful today. Thank you. So, intuitively, I'm getting that he's losing money and he wants to kind of share the wealth on this one, share the responsibility. Let's see what we get. Underneath this 5 of Pentacles, he's kind of over it. He's kind of over this event. He did not look thrilled. Oh, he wants more input from other people. So I think this is an event that he's been doing. But what's happening is everybody's kind of along for the ride. And oh, isn't this great? Look at what we're doing for. Hi, Kelt. Oh, you did hear Gregopedia, Tarot Destiny. He is here as well. So, oh, I got a pop up. Something happened. Something happened. So, nobody else is really kind of putting in any ideas or contributing to this. It's really kind of on him. So, does he wind up just footing the bill? It's not just the bill, it's the idea behind it, the hosting part. He's been through a lot. Did he ask someone else to take it this year? He did ask someone else to take it this year. He wanted somebody else to take over the event. So those of you that are just joining in, we're talking about Kevin Costner at the, was it 1808 event? I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure if that's what it's called. The event, the mic grab event. So those of you that are just joining in, I will do readings for you guys. If you want to make a contribution, more than happy to do that. Or if you want to talk about pop culture stuff, just kind of pop it up in the comments. Use all bold letters or capital letters so I can see it. I won't think that you're yelling at me. So he just was overall, was not a great day. Was it not a great day for him because of the divorce? Or was it because of the event itself? He's been through a lot with that divorce. And he did just have a win, but yeah, I think he really just kind of wanted to be on his own and just his heart wasn't in it. It's a great event, but I think he really needed some assistance and help, and there just wasn't any resources there. No one was really ponying up the assistance. So that's a shame. All right, so we started out on our back foot right away. He just wasn't really into the event right away. So let's see. How did he feel when the Harkles were introduced to the whole equation? How did he feel about that? Oh, he just did not want to be. Oh my goodness, really did not want to be a part of it. So he really did feel that what he wanted to run like hell. You better run. You better hide. So did not want to be associated with them, did not want to hitch his cart to them. This is going to be really problematic. Oh, thank you, TD, sweetie pie. This was going to be problematic for him. The Fool 2.0. This is a specific card to this Curious Creatures deck. I do have links to all the decks that I'm using in the description of this video. They're Amazon links if you would like to purchase one. So my Amazon affiliate link, I have to say that. So, 32 people. Howdy do. There's so many people on here. I am doing readings for you guys if you want. Just make a contribution, put it in bold, do a super chat, super sticker. More than happy to do it. Otherwise, if you want to talk about pop culture stuff, just pop up some gossip stuff or some pop culture stuff. I'm not going to stay on super, super long. I'll probably only stay on for like another half hour or so. So if you want to get readings, jump on in there. Hi, Sarah. It is a nice surprise. I figured I have so many new people that are in England and Scotland and Ireland and Wales. I'm not going to leave Wales out. That I wanted to do a live that was a little bit closer to a reasonable time. I do a live at 7 o'clock New York time tomorrow night. It's just a little late for you guys. So just give me a second. So Christina, I see your comment there. Hang on one second. Oh, really? TD, like people usually can hear me without the mic. So I'm going to keep, I'll try and face front. I'm going to reorganize the mic because it's really annoying. So, so the Fool 2.0 in this deck, what this is like kind of doing the same thing over and over again. This is beating your head against a wall, trying the same thing and, trying to get a different result, but you're not. And he really wanted to build better contacts. He was shut out on that. They told him, don't worry about it. We're going to keep these two here. we're going to present them and you're going to get a lot of press. But he knew back here it was going to be very negative press. And he was super vocal about it. He was very, very anti, told them right away that he did not want to do it. And they said, we're going to have to do it. They being the powers that be. So the awards part. I'm trying to lean into the mic. The powers that be, we think, are
lizard people?
Not lizard people. It's not the lizard people. It's the management company. Not the PR company, but the management company. Which the management companies, they work in concert with the PR companies. So let's see how he felt about Harry. And how did he feel about Meghan?
Not everybody was wild about Harry.
Not everybody.
The song said.
Not allowed to talk about that song.
No.
Now, apparently it's the word. There's something about that word. So, hi, Prima.
Okay.
Prima, this time's a little bit better for you, right, hon? So this is how he feels about Harry. This is how he felt about Meghan. Up here, King of Swords. He doesn't feel that he has very much to say. And he does feel bad for him. He feels like this was a really stupid move on his part to kind of move away from his family. He thinks that he needs to get back to basics and start speaking out on his own. This may be why we didn't see the mic handed to him, why we saw it handed, why he kept gesturing for Meghan to go and take the mic. And then he thinks that in his heart he is a good person, but that this was just a very, very foolish endeavor, a very foolish process that he went through. As far as Meghan, he feels that there is a lot coming to light about her greediness. Now, if anybody knows about greediness, what we know about Kevin Costner's wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, was receiving maintenance payments of child support in the U.S. In the amount of like $125,000 a month. And so what happened was his wife brought him back to court to get 165, and it got cut down to like $63,000 a month. $63,000 a month is a lot of money. And you know, there's an element of greed that, you know, is kind of apparent to people like you and I, just regular people. Kevin Costner is seeing this. He's seeing a level of greed in this person that he says there's no way that she can generate this kind of money on her own. She's not going to be a moneymaker. He knows that she's not a good actress. This is not the good actress card. Very fake, very phony. Over here, she's overplayed her hand. She hasn't really done what she thought she could do, what she envisioned that she could do. The manifestation just didn't take hold. And here, the Three of Wands, he thinks that there's a better direction for her to go, and it's not in his direction. So who said, how much does this place cost? Was it Harry? Was it Meghan? Let's go to the pendulum, because I know I got a couple of readings on the board. So did Harry ask him how much this place cost? Was it Harry that asked? We're getting a yes. So that makes sense to me because it was a polo field that Kevin has at his house. And Harry's probably thinking, gee, I wonder if I could put this in. Instead of saying, who's the contractor that did this? He said, how much did it cost? So makes very apparent that he is cost conscious now. So what was Harry thinking when he asked that? Like, was he just like, you know, are we in the same club? Six of Cups, he was thinking of home. Five of Swords, trying to show them up so that he could be Six of Wands, the big man on campus. and the Page of Wands, because he hasn't really shown them that he can do that, and the Queen of Wands, that he can take things in hand. He could do events like this. That was kind of his thinking, was that he could do events like this, and how cool he could have a polo course right in his yard. 41 people. Please remember to hit that like button. Let's get out there. So let me know where you're checking in from. If you're checking in from the UK, let me know. Sorry, let me scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. Christina, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's do this. We're gonna swap out some decks here. And left for job for a few months. How did your husband feel while you were gone? No, that's how they felt if the Bears lost. Dolphins. Sorry, they were in Florida. Those of you that are new, that's my husband, Greg Petey, in the background. He is my fact checker and my heckler. And he's charming. Greg charming.
And then don't forget Dashingly Handsome.
And dashingly handsome. Tall, dark, and handsome.
You got ugly, lazy, and disrespectful.
No, you're not John Bender. So Christina, this is kind of a funny reading, and this is the Housewives Tarot. Again, if you're a reader, this I did link this in the description because everybody loves this. So he was like, "Whoo," looking around the house and like, there's a lot of things that I could do around here. There's a lot of stuff that needs spiffing up and doing. And Seven of Cups, he kind of was trying to create his own honey-do list, I think, like trying to figure out what he wanted to do first. And he realized that it was going to be a lot of work. I don't know if he did any projects when you were gone. He thought about doing some projects, but he didn't quite get there. I think he has a nice honey-do list of things, like maybe he wanted to build himself a man cave or man shed out in the garden or something like that. But he was like, "Ooh, I could do some projects here." And didn't quite get there. He's got a plan, and I think he's trying to budget for it. So he's got some fun plans that he wants to get involved in, some cool projects. And, part of this is going to scratch the itch of like production. Like, our husbands sometimes like to go out rather than hunt. They like to go out and like create projects and create things to do. Right, Greg? So Greg gets assigned projects. He loves that. He loves that part of life, part of married life. So now he's trying to find the balance of time between what he wants to do and what he needs to do. So he's trying to find the balance. But so did he miss you? Did he miss you? Ace of Swords. He and the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Swords. He was more consumed with kind of trying to fill the day. So it wasn't that, he didn't miss you, but he was, the work fills the time, and he tried to fill the void of you not being there with, what kind of projects can I get into? So, if it was like the 1960s, he'd be like screwing the baby food containers to the piece of wood in his workshop. So, so ask him if he created like a mental honey-do list for himself, like of projects that he wanted to work on. I think he did. And then maybe you can dovetail some of that into cool projects for you. So, if he wanted a man cave, maybe you can get, a she shed or something like that. So, Gemma, darling. Gemma, I'm going to pull out a special deck for you. This is a special deck. I love this deck. This is Mystical Melodies. And so not long ago there was an issue with people. They were flagging accounts that were doing tarot readings with the traditional Rider-Waite because some of the cards have no clothes on. So I pulled this deck out. I think there's like one card that does have no clothes on it. I think the Devil card, there's a couple of nudies on it, but it's not overtly, not an overt image. So this was one that I was working with so that I wouldn't get popped. But now I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I just take my AliciaWicker.com crystals and put them over the naughty bits. So Gemma, what do you need to pick you up? Let's find a pick me up for Gemma. Hello, child.
Hi.
That's a teenager. You did not sound like a teenager.
Hi.
Hi. It's more sup. Oh, yeah. Gemma, you're feeling restless. Feeling restless at home. So, you need a project, love. So, what's going on here is when we get the world. So there's two parts to tarot. There's the major arcana and the minor arcana. Major secrets, minor secrets. And the major shows us more of the big things in life, the karmic changes, the really significant events in life, marriage, kids, death, job changes, those kinds. Well, job changes sometimes goes into the minor arcana, but the minor arcana, which are the playing cards, those will tell you like the little things, like you had a fight with somebody at work, or you're scrapping with your brother over who gets to use the car on Tuesday night. Those kinds of things, the fleeting emotions that we have, the quick things, the things that are happening fast. So the 10 of Pentacles in reverse this is fighting the transition to the next step, the next thing that we need to move on to. And under the surface, this one is usually like our shadow self, the things that we're not focusing on and kind of in denial about. This is not moving on to the next level. So the question to you is, what have you accomplished recently? So I know that you did partner up with an organization. We had talked about that. You'd partnered up with an organization. And I think it's time to scale that, to move up into the next. So when we talk about the Tree of Life and Tarot, we talk about the way that the cards show our progression. And so when we have the smaller number cards, the Ace, 2, and 3, those are thinking things. When I teach how to read the minor arcana, I always tell everyone, Ace is the idea, 2 is we partner with another idea person, and then 3, we start to bring in our contractors. We start to get those people that are going to help us build a house. And when we get to 4, everybody's on site and we're building the foundation of the house. So Ace, 2, and 3, we're still very much into this mental part of it, this thinking part, problem solving, creativity, getting things out there. So this tells me that we're stuck. The idea is there. We need to launch the next level of this project. We can kind of build upon the collaboration that you're going to do, the partnership that you're going to do, build upon that, and then start to move into the actualization of it. Here's our 4 of Swords. We want to get into this place of stability where we are building something concrete with them. So if a business plan needs to be created, if an action plan needs to be created with that partnership, this is what we need to do. We need to get it on paper, and we need to have what do they call it? The SMART goals, what does SMART stand for? Oh my God, I can't remember. Measurable, achievable, SMART, it's an acronym. It stands for things. So hang on. Let me look it up so I can actually sound like I know what I'm talking about. Just bear with me. Whoop. SMART goals. So it stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. So that is going to be your next step, like getting into the SMART goals of it and starting to launch the action part of it. I think that that's a really exciting moment because that's when we turn fire into steam with our creative water. So this is something really fun that I've gotten. So I hope that helps you. So, working on the action plan and starting to create what you're going to move forward with is going to be really cool. So this is really fun. I got some past life cards. So let's pull a past life card for you. We'll get some past life lessons for you. So these give different professions, different conditions of your world. We'll see what's affecting the holdup of this, of the holdup of your happiness. Let's call it that. I'll tell you, it's been raining here for 3 days. It's been dreary weather, but I kind of like it. Kind of like the dreary weather. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Ships. Gemma, that may be where we know each other from because I have lots of lifetimes with ships. Celtic. You're still in the same department, same locale. And vows. We got some vows. Ships, Celtic, vows. What else are we getting? Love life. What else? What else is transportation? That's going to go with ships. We're going to put that over there. And then trust and faith, we'll put that up by vows again. Let's pull some other cards. We will go to this one. Actually, we'll stick with our traditional cards. So what do we need to know about this lifetime for Gemma, where she was involved in ships and transportation, probably trade? There was something about faith, trust, vows, and love life. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Justice, something very unfair with someone in authority who prevented you from being successful. And did not pay correctly, the Empress. So what I would say this is that there was an inequity if you were someone that was working on this ship, okay? There was an inequity, and this love, trust, faith, and love life has to do with the Empress right here, and this lack of money and work. So it made you very unhappy. So there was an inequity of work to money, and it was due to this not so favorable boss who prevented you from being super successful. So it's almost like you were kind of running the gig for them, you were running the show for them, and they weren't paying you enough for what you were actually doing. Then over here we have a lack of funds for the Empress, who is probably a mother, okay? Because the Empress is a mother. She's pregnant with ideas. She's pregnant with children. This, if it's vows and love life, definitely with a wife and mother here. Very unhappy when you returned, and looking back on life, very disappointed. There was no work-life balance, and you were held back from the things that you enjoyed, and you knew that it was going on at the time. You knew you were being prevented from doing things. So this would make sense with creating an action plan for what you're doing now, for the project that you're doing now. And that's going to make you feel more empowered, which is what was not going on in this lifetime. This lifetime was not, there was no empowerment there. The more this individual worked, they just didn't see any more yield from it. So empowering yourself and putting that action plan together in achievable steps is going to make you feel much more empowered in this situation. So fun stuff. I love the past life stuff. I'm a big fan of past life regression. I don't do it. I'm not a hypnotherapist or hypnotist. I have a lot of meditations that I can do. You can go on Audible. Dick Sutphin has plenty of them. I think there's like 3 different ones you can get from him on there. Me personally, I like the video one, but it's really hard to find now. So Gemma, we'll do some more on Thursday when we're together on your channel. Thank you so much, Celtic Rune, for asking people to do what they do. Oh, thank you, Gemma, for sharing too. Sarah Long checking in from Canada. I'm so glad. And I got people from the UK here. Thank you so much, Maura. I was glad to jump in. Christina, your husband has lots of ideas. So yeah, he's handsome in the picture there. We can all see him. So, oh, you were flagged for giving fake autism? That's terrible. Who does that? You know, having you know, one of my children on the spectrum, I've always found that, you know, I will run into a parent every now and then who, you know, wants to tell me what my journey was like. What's
up? Not to bother you, but I'm going to borrow one of these.
What are you going to borrow? Oh, sure. Okay. Have at it. Just watch all the bits that are in there. There's a bunch of bits. Where are you going with it?
Upstairs.
Oh, you're going to give her one?
I'm going to see if that's what the issue is.
Okay. Fantastic. Thanks. We just had a whole conversation with my son about not interrupting me when I'm doing readings or on live. So Greg runs in the family. So yeah, like I have a lot of other parents that are like, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about, like, because my child is so high functioning, and I'm like, well, you know, that's not really a fair thing to say, but you know, it is what it is. So oh, Gemma. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that, doing all the paperwork. It's you know, for people on the spectrum, sometimes that's very daunting. You have to take it just in little bitty steps. Just take little steps at a time. Ooh, Hutch, aren't you like on your way to climb up a mountain? When do you head for that? Heading for the specific. Hutch, you are my favorite. This is me out of corporate for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I can't remember what smart goals are. Oh, Amanda, what is going on? Let me see. My husband's been arguing with his mom and sis. I'm guilty by association. Oh man. Yes. We're gonna use. Hi, Raven. Come here, Raven. Come on over here. Come on, over this way. Here, Hutch, I want you to see. She's Dexter's fan. Come on up. Can you come up? Hi, this is Raven. I don't know if you can see her face. She's right under my mic. Oh, now she ran away. Raven has a crush on Mel and Paul, Hutch's dog, Dexter, because he's gorgeous and giant. I was telling somebody, I was like, oh my God, Dexter jumped on the couch on the Hutch's live, and he's like, he's bigger than Hutch. I think he looks massive. So, all right, Amanda, let's see. We're gonna start with your sister-in-law. Okay, what can Amanda do to smooth things over? Best course of action with her sister-in-law, and we'll do mother-in-law next. So we'll do sister-in-law first. And then that's sister-in-law. We're starting with the younger first. Oof. Is your mother-in-law a Taurus? Yowza. Those are for you, darling. So, sister-in-law. So, sister-in-law is being led a little bit here. So, I think she's kind of going with the crowd on this one. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups, when we're looking at that upright, we're kind of looking into the ethereal to see if we can get some answers to come in. We're looking to others. But we're actively doing that. We're trying to find answers. We're trying to manifest answers. She's just kind of letting them filter in. Four of Swords, she's locking in to the opinion of presumably your mother-in-law, yes. Part of her whole thing here is if mom's upset, I'm going to come to her defense. And that's where we get this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands. She wants to be the one who defends her mother. She wants to be the weight on the other side of the scale with your husband. So a little bit of sibling stuff going on here. She's, mama's girl, and she wants to make sure that mama is, definitely, has someone supporting her. It's really like a support that she's offering here. There's no ill will here. She's not being, a jerk for jerk's sake or anything like that. Here, it's going to resolve. She's going to be the one that resolves. Now, your mother-in-law is a little bit different. Mother-in-law is really stubborn. So I feel, and that's why I said, is she a Taurus? Like, Tauruses, they are immovable sometimes. They just will not come off a situation if they really are stuck with it. So here I see she is digging those heels in nice and deep. She is not moving off this idea at all. She will not cave. She is the authority as far as she's concerned, and she's going to stick with that. And this is why we've got the cold shoulder. Your husband is getting that cold shoulder as well. She wants to put him in his place. She wants him to know where he is in the hierarchy, because he is trying to usurp her control and her position. And, this all sounds very nefarious and, very Game of Thrones. It's not. This is just family stuff that's going on. So right now she's like, I don't care. I don't care if he never talks to me again. Now your position on this is under the surface, shadow self, what you say behind closed doors. You don't want to deal with this fight. It's not a fight that you need to get involved in. You just want to stay out of it. And you can let this play out. Is this going to have a negative effect on you if you just kind of let the music play? It's going to be fine. Eventually your sister-in-law is going to come along. Everything's going to be great. This is happy stuff. So hopefully we can get some happy news and get everybody on the same table there. And then what's going to win this mother-in-law over? What is going to win her over? Get her. Did it work?
Yep.
Is she happy?
Yep.
What are we doing with the other monitor?
Garbage.
Oh, basura.
It's not going to work. It doesn't work.
Really?
Machine ate it.
How could a cat eat a monitor on a computer?
Cat ate the monitor.
Answer that in the comments, guys. How did my cat eat Ella's monitor? I don't know how it happened. So your mother-in-law, you have to let her come to her own conclusions. She's not going to be swayed. Any attempt to, we have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. Any attempt to negotiate with her or try and get her to come around, she's really going to dig her heels in a little bit harder. She's going to think that she's immediately going to go, oh, you're trying to manipulate me. You're trying to get me to change my mind. She's going to do that. So I would just be very, 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 very careful about trying to negotiate with her. And it's not that, you're trying to manipulate her. I just think she is going to take it that way. And it's going to be just a little awkward with her. So I hope that helped, Amanda. I'm going to jump on the comments real quick. Let me hide current comment. I just want to see what's going on here. Men figuring out projects. Yes. Form of self-care, Celtic rune. Yes. Doing projects, I think, is a form of self-care. Problem solving. I love that. Gemma, good. Good. I'm glad I'm getting this. Oh, and TD, yes, I do have a 10% off discount right now. All readings are 10% off. And making an action plan, Gemma, that's great. And you're very excited. This is great. Oh, leaving Friday. I don't know why I felt like you were leaving yesterday. I felt like you were leaving in the middle of the night. So, hi Mel. Hi Mel. Paul and Mel. I actually was talking to a friend of mine, Eva, today, and she is a hypnotherapist. And I was telling her to go see, because she's very reluctant to start a YouTube channel and get crazy online. And I told her to go watch your video from yesterday, which was amazing. I think it was amazing that you told like your whole story, and that you had a channel and you deleted all of the videos from it. I mean, and then came back, and like, I think you guys have one of the best channels on YouTube. I'm not blowing smoke. I think the positivity that comes out of it, the community that's coming out of it, is just really, really terrific. So I'm so excited to see you guys grow and get all the subs, get all the business, all the coaching. I think you're onto something really, really, really great. So, yeah, Raven does have taste. She's a little bitchy though. I'm not Raven's favorite. She doesn't like that I take up her spot in the bed. In fact, last night I got out of bed and I went into the kitchen because I needed to take some Tylenol. And when I came, I didn't pull my sheets up, my covers up. And when I came back, she was right in the bed. And she was like, I'm not moving. I'm in the warm spot. It's like, really, Raven? Get out of here. Oh, she's a Libra, Amanda. And she's very cold. Yeah. Holy crow, Pizza Demon. Hi. And you got Taiwanese on there. That's okay. Gemma works too. That could be her alter ego. Oh, Amanda, I got their identities. That's great. That's great. So we'll see what happens with them. So, all right, listen, boys and girls and everybody else. So I'm going to pop off. This was a quick live, but I'm probably going to start doing an afternoon my time live so that I can get some of the British people in here, because I know we're 5 hours off. So if I do my lives for you guys at 7:00, unless you're up in the middle of the night, it's not really cool. So yeah, I will probably start to make this a regular live, like a Tuesday afternoon or Thursday afternoon live for you guys. So I hope you had fun. Thank you for showing up and hanging out on this rainy afternoon. I am going to go call it a night and close out my schedule so I can spend some time with my crazy family. So I take that off there, move back into my normal spot. But we'll do some more. I'm going to do some more production videos for you. I hope you guys like all the production I've been doing now that I don't have a day job, now that I'm unemployed. I keep saying that I'm unemployed. Ooh, it's good. I talked to my accountant yesterday about our taxes last year, and I was like, I am now unemployed, and she was like, Oh, what's going on? I said, Well, I'm just going to work on the LLC, and she goes, Oh, what's your LLC? Fortune Cookies Tarot. She goes, What do you do? And I said, Well, I'm a psychic, and I know that's not like a real job, like an accountant. She was like, No, I'm totally into this. So, she may be following me. She may be on right now. So. Exciting stuff is happening. But you know, if you don't, no one honks your horn unless you do. So I am honking my horn all day long. People are gonna be sick of hearing my horn. So self-employed, right, Amanda? Not unemployed,
Hey, I
self-employed.
tried honking your horn last night and you were tired.
Wait, what was
The
that?
night before that, you had a headache.
Wait, I did not have a headache the night before. Do you hear us talking? Mel, do you hear this? You hear what this man's saying to me? So we're still newlyweds. We've only been married, what, 7 years? 6?
Yes.
7?
Yes.
No, seriously, when did we get married? 2017?
Whatever you say, dear.
Oh my God, serious? Why are you being like that? My weirdo husband. Hutches, we love you too. And I seriously am going to try and plan a trip to England. I still have family that lives in Surrey. So I would like to go and see them. And I have Angus's aunt and uncle that live in Peterhead, Scotland, and my niece and nephew that are up there. Actually, my nephew's not there. He's in the service, so he's all over the place. So I want to plan a trip. I want to come on over. My ex has not brought Angus to Scotland yet, and I don't know. I think a boy named Angus needs to get his feet on the motherland. So. All right, well, listen, everybody, I'm going to go make some pork chops, I think. So have a great day. Have an awesome day. As the Hutches say, do amazing things, you know, go live life, be great. So I hope this brightened up everybody's day. Gemma, I'm going to see you in a couple of days. We'll get on our live early and kind of flesh out what we're going to do. But everybody else, have a great day. Thanks again. Bye-bye.